slight wardrobe change here. Had to put that Palo jersey on. Probably should have put it for the Eastern Conference episode, but you know what? It's whatever. Still got Orlando on my body no matter what. All right, Western Conference playoff predictions. Let's get into it. All right, so first matchup, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus either Memphis or the Dallas Mavericks tonight. That will be decided tonight. What I have here is Oklahoma will win in 6 with the Grizzlies, and anybody else, it'll be a 4-0 sweep. I think they'll sweep the Mavs. Mavs might get 1. So for me, the difference maker in this game is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, he's the front runner for MVP, arguably so the best player in the NBA, right? Or I'm sorry, he's had the best season this year. He's not the best player in the NBA. Nikola Jokic is the most unstoppable and best player in the NBA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averages more free throw attempts than Jokic averages more, I guess you could say, field goal attempts. I mean, it's ridiculous, but he's a master to get into the line. You can't complain about that. I think the key matchup in this one, if they play the Grizzlies, it's going to be Ja Morant versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ja Morant, if he's healthy with his ankle, is deadly, is explosive. If it's the Mavs, I think it's going to be Anthony Davis versus Chet Holmgren. That says a lot. Anthony Davis is more experienced and is a better player than Chet Holmgren is. So I think the Grizzlies with Zach Edey and Jared Jackson Jr. give this Oklahoma team more pressure because the Grizzlies are a good team. They generally are a good team. They're just like Orlando. They're not an 8th seed. They're not a 7th seed. They're a top 6, top 5 team in the West. They just had a bad year with injuries. Unfortunately, injuries happen. Scottie Pippen Jr. is one of the most underrated players I've ever seen in my life in the NBA. He is so talented. I love him so much. I think he's a difference maker as well in this game. But with that being said, the deciding factor is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Can you stop Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Absolutely not. Oklahoma is the best young team in the NBA. They're number 1 in defense, number 1 in offense. They had the best record this year in the NBA. Lou Dort is a dog. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a dog. Chet Holmgren is pretty decent. I'm not going to call him a dog because I don't like him. Jalen, the two Williams are just purely, difference makers on both ends of the ball. And then you look at Alex Caruso. Oh man, and not to mention that they're so deep on the bench. All 12 of those guys that play are able to drop 20 a game. Seriously, look it up. Not even lying to you. So Oklahoma in 6 with the Grizzlies, and then with the Mavs, I'll go with 5. I'll go with 4 or 5, but Oklahoma hands down. Houston versus Golden State. Steph Curry, man. I got to ride with Steph Curry. Me and EJ were talking. We think Golden State's going to make the finals this year. Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy, is real. We've seen it in the past 3 years with the Heat. He's a real thing, right? But when you look at Houston, man, oh my God, Houston is. First, let me get to the key matchup. The key matchup is going to be Amen Thompson versus Steph Curry, and here's why. The last game that these two teams played, this was 2 weeks ago. Amen Thompson held Steph Curry to 3 points after Curry was on a run of 30-plus point games, right? Amen Thompson held this man to 3 points. Three, right? That is my key matchup here. Amen versus Steph, right? Amen is a genius. Like I said, these Thompson twins are defensive geniuses. You look at Houston. You have Steven Adams, great center. And Prince Şengün. EJ hates that man with a passion, and I get why. But he's pretty good. He was an all-star for a reason. He's pretty good. Okay, you pair him with Steven Adams, that's like the Cavs, right? That big man lineup is so lethal. Okay, Dylan Brooks, you already know him and Draymond hate each other. This is going to be, guys, get your popcorn out for this one. This is going to be good, okay? At the end of the day, though, the Warriors have a championship pedigree. Jimmy Butler has a championship pedigree just because he's been to the finals twice. He's lost to LA and he lost to Denver, two good teams at the time. I don't count the bubble towards anything really, but that's just me. They do count it, so I'll count it too. The Rockets are too young. They have 4 players that have never seen the playoffs in their entire careers. Youth is going to be affected in this game. Yes, the Rockets have had an amazing season. Ime Udoka is a great coach. He took the Celtics to the finals, and guess who they lost to? Steph Curry and the Warriors, right? I think Buddy Hield's struggling, but I think he'll step it up in the playoffs. Dylan Pomziski, or whatever his name is. I forgot the guy that looks like Jack Harlow. Yeah, he's pretty good. He can stroke the ball like no other. Okay, he's a great shooter as well. And then Draymond, obviously, Steph Curry, those guys, I mean, they're champions. Steve Kerr, champion. Jonathan Kuminga, though, you need to give him some more minutes. Kevon Looney, he's been amazing. Moses Moody, amazing. I mean, this Golden State team is picking up just at the right time, and they only lost 4 or 5 games since the Jimmy Butler trade. Right? With that being said, I'm going to take the Warriors in 6. I just think the Rockets are too inexperienced. They're too young. They're making right gains. I didn't even name Jalen Green. Jalen Green is really good. EJ knows this, but when the draft happened and we picked Jalen Suggs after the Rockets took Jalen Green, I wanted Jalen Green in that draft. I did. I love Jalen Suggs. He's the heart and soul of our team, but Jalen Green is a masterful offensive guru. He is so good. I love him so much. So the Rockets are on the right track. I think they're Kevin Durant away. There are rumors that the Rockets and Kevin Durant have mutual interest. That would be insane. That would take this team to a championship caliber level. I just think they're too young, and they're going up against a Warriors team that is hungry. Jimmy Butler needs a ring. I mean, Jimmy Butler needs that ring. Trust me. Steph Curry wants another ring too. I mean, this team is a finals-bound team. They're not a finals-built team. They're a finals-bound team. There's a difference. So, Warriors in 6. Lakers versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, man. This one is going to be the best playoff matchup in the first round. Anthony Edwards versus Luka Doncic. Last year's Western Conference Finals, Mavs versus Timberwolves. That was cinema. Okay, Anthony Edwards, he don't care. He wants a Game 7 in LA. He's a dog. Anthony Edwards is a dog. Okay, the Lakers, since the Luka trade, they have been good. Here's the problem, though. The Lakers don't have a big man. They have shooting. Austin Reeves, Dalton Kennett, they have shooting. Not to mention Luka. LeBron he's not 40. He's playing like he's in his prime. They don't have a big man, though. They don't have size. Rory Hachimura is pretty. He's decent, but they don't have a big man. I don't like Rudy Gobert. I think trading Karl-Anthony Towns screwed this team, but this team is really good on defense. They got Dante DiVincenzo up there with Jaden McDaniels as well. They got Naz Reid, who playoff hero. Talk about those playoff heroes. Naz Reid is a playoff hero. But then you look at the depth. I mean, it really, surprisingly enough, the Timberwolves do have more depth. But when it comes to starting 5 versus starting 5, the Lakers do have that shooting. They have LeBron. I mean, championship caliber player, championship experience, championship and NBA champion, and NBA MVP. But Anthony Edwards, he wants the smoke, man. He wants all of the smoke. That's why I got this series going to 7. The problem here is Rudy Gobert sucks. I know I just said he's not that bad, but he's not a championship caliber big man. He's not. Let's be honest. Rudy Gobert is not him. Trading Karl-Anthony Towns screwed this team. I'm going to keep saying it as well. That is the difference in this one. That is going to be the key difference in this one. The key matchup in this one is going to be Luka versus Anthony Edwards. I mean, that's going to be insane. Okay? And then the deciding factor is going to be the Timberwolves defense versus the Lakers 3-point efficiency. That's going to be the deciding factor in this game. Can they take the Lakers off the 3-point line? If not, the Lakers are going to win. I do have the Lakers winning in 7. So give me the Lakers in 7 in this series. Going to the Nuggets versus Clippers. This is also such a good matchup. I don't know who's going to win this one. This is the first matchup that I don't feel confident about because the Clippers are playing great basketball. James Harden is having a great season. Kawhi is actually having a phenomenal year. Not to mention the fact they just got Bojan Bogdanovic from the Hawks to prove that 3-point shooting. The Clippers are really sleeper. They got Tyronn Lue. There's nothing more to say. This Clippers team is pretty good. Okay, let's be real about that. This Clippers team is actually really good. Denver just fired their head coach and their GM 2 weeks ago. For what? Right? There's no reason. Also, the Nuggets don't have depth. They don't have depth at all. Okay? It's really just about Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. They have the best player in the world in Jokic. They have a solidified point guard in Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon, hate him. They have him. He's good. Christian Braun, solidified 3-point shooter. So they have the pieces to beat this Clippers team, but this Clippers team is playing some phenomenal basketball as of late. They just walked into Golden State in a must-win game, and they just beat them. Okay, so I don't know who's going to win this one. My heart says Clippers. My head says Nuggets. This is going to 7 as well. There's going to be a lot of Game 7s this year, I feel like, in the first round, which is awesome because it's on the first week of May, which is going to be great. But I'm going to have to go with Denver in 7. They have home court advantage. That's really what it comes down to. Clippers just can't. They don't ever get past the first round, second round. They don't even get there anymore. The Nuggets in 7, I think that says enough for me. I'm taking the best player in the world over anything in this one. Yes, they could stop him, but Zubac is not going to stop Jokic. Deciding factor is going to be Jokic. Difference maker, Jokic. I mean, it just all comes down to Jokic. Okay, Jokic, and Jokic. And then the key matchup in this one is going to be actually the point guard, James Harden versus Jamal Murray. I think that's going to be an amazing matchup to watch. James Harden is having a great year. And Jamal has been dealing with injuries here and there, so he's kind of on and off. But if he brings that afro back, it could happen. So, Nuggets in 7. That concludes my first round playoff predictions. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's getting a little dark out here, but at least no sirens and no helicopters around, so we're good now. But like I said, this is going to be a good playoffs. I mean, this is going to be a good one. Let's go Orlando. Let's go Magic. Go Blue, baby, all the way, no matter what. Let's go Paolo. Let's go Franz. You guys could do it. I believe in you. I love you guys. I'll be at Game 4. Don't forget, like this, subscribe, and share this to your friends who loves the NBA because I love the NBA more than the NFL. Everybody knows that at this point. I don't post that much content because I don't have time for it. I am a professional runner. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the second round. And I hope, God, I pray Orlando's in that second round. First time in 15 years that we win a playoff series. I believe. Let's do it. Go Magic. See you guys.